Our story takes place in a 16th century tavern in Den Haag, Holland. Our story has two main characters, Royce and Damon. Royce is a prince living in exile after a failed attempt to steal his brother's throne. After always being a bit of a vagabond, he has finally reached rock bottom and is now living in a rude tavern by the dock. Royce is friendless and nearly penniless when the story starts, and has become something of an alcoholic. His naturally loud and gregarious nature has been slowed by the alcoholism, and his once legendary charm diminished. Damon is the ghost of Royce's best friend from youth, a man who died in Royce's bid for the throne. Damon is calm and reserved, but has a biting sense of humor and a sly smirk. Most importantly, he's a manifestation of Royce's guilt and does all he can to subtly admonish Royce throughout the play. The story starts when Damon arrives in the tavern in Den Haag to meet Royce. Royce greets him, and the two of them share stories about what's happened to them since they last saw each other. The two of them talk about their friendship and their childhood, and then move on to talking about the coup and their reasoning for it. Many believed that Royce would be a better king than his older brother, Eustace, and Royce took this to heart. Royce used his charm and Damon's wits to bring people over to his side, and the two of them spread treacherous rumors about Eustace. When Royce and Eustace's father died, the coup went into action, but failed miserably because Royce had been sleeping with the wives and daughters of many of his potential allies at court. Damon and Royce barely got out of the palace with their lives, and when they got to the docks, they switched clothes in hopes that Eustace's men would follow Damon's tracks, and it worked. Damon died because of Royce's coup, and you can tell that Royce feels guilty for it. But Damon doesn't forgive Royce by the end of the play, and he leaves him in the tavern while Royce goes on drinking.